Yo, what is up everyone, it's me back at it again, another video for you guys today. And today we got ourselves the second half of the TOP. Now, before we continue, I have to advise you, take the path on the right if you want to go look for the safest path, because that's the most advised path from a decent TOP expert, i.e. not me, but who cares. Also, secondly, there's going to be a poll on my community tab, so go vote on that after you watch this video and vote for whatever that is. I'm not telling you. But anyways, let's see how our team is doing with a nice, about half the board absolutely near dead. With Goku on 61, 18 on 64, Gohan 74, and Goku 71. Everyone else is super healthy. Those four are the main units that are in desperate need. But anyways, I said we get straight into the first fight, and that is the first fight to our left against a movie team. But yes, let's get into the formation. Yeah, this is going to be the team we're going to be rocking with here. You did see it at the beginning because I had 2 failed attempts at recording the beginning of this here. So yeah, that's why it looks like this. But anyways, I say we get straight into the fight, with the fight occurring with Gohan at the beginning. I'm going to get rid of a red unit. I'm going to get rid of Broly. I'm going to get rid of Cooler, Disco 10, and then Death Buff Goku. Because, why the hell not? Also, he's Death Buff Goku. It's in the name. But anyways, I say we get straight into the fight. Alright, coming out of that fight, 1.6 million, I'll take it definitely. Got the full kill and everything. I said it's an absolute win. Alright, so far, 15th win streak bonus. You may be thinking why you saw this here 5 fists and why did I go for this here? I mean, for one, it's a Sun Family team. And 2, I'm starting off with a free fist stage. I'm trying my best to never really go for free fist stage unless it's the most necessary thing ever. So that's why I'm going to be deviating off the path that I'm showing you on the right and taking my own leisure pathway. In other words, the probably most difficult, more difficult pathway than whatever this way is. So that's the only reason why I'm doing this here. But this fight is pretty simple enough. Or alternatively, you can go for this one, which I do also kind of suggest if you really want to. But then you will have to go this one, and then it's just free fist stage. Whereas my way, I'm going to continue with the multiple fist stages. So I say we get straight into the fight. Okay, so I think I'm going to do it like this here. I'm taking 18 off because I have a feeling she's not going to live this. That's the only reason. Alright, so I say we get straight into the fight. Alright, so let's see. For the formation, we're going to be getting rid of the... I'm going to get rid of Vegeta Blue first. Gonna get rid of Vados, then we get rid of Gogeta, UI, Beerus in the black. From what I recall from beforehand, whenever I played against this team, I didn't get the full kill. But this is probably like either two or three seasons ago. And yeah, there was that. But I digress, because that's past actions, this is now actions. Let's see if this here works. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to tell you a better formation which you probably could do. Alright, coming out of that fight, Kaioken did take a wee bit of a hit, but we got 2.7 million. 100% take it. And we got the full kill. You know, if you got this here team formation, go with that formation for the attack order, because it works fine enough. But anyways, I said we move on to our next fight, being this 5 fist stage against a decently easy enough fight. So yeah, I say we get straight into it. You know, I think for this year, I think I'm going to stick with this here formation. Because although there is 2 yellows on the team, and 18 would theoretically work best, her damage output isn't good. She's realistically there for a healing. If we're in desperate need of a healing, that's the only reason why she's there. And I've only figured that out somewhat now. And plus this is an easy enough fight, so I mean like, there is, I could bring her in, get a wee bit of healing done, but meh. Anyways, let's move on. So the attack formation, getting rid of the 21 first, Then we get rid of this Piccolo. Let's just get rid of the Yamcha. The Gohan, Launch, and then Roshi at the end. Roshi's an EX, he'll go down pretty easily. And also, within this game, endurance isn't a thing. So, there's that. We can get Gohan out of the way easily. So, let's move on with the fight. Alright, coming out of that fight. I know, 1.7 million, not too bad. Got the full kill and everything. And Kaioken and Gohan's taking a wee bit more of a hit. This could be getting a wee bit bad for the Kaioken, but I digress. Let's move on with our next fight, either being 5th stage against Hell. This 4th stage against an easy enough Hell, or this one, which is against the exact same as this one, but significantly less. Actually, what? This one will actually be 10 times better, because we're not dealing with Kaioken. Yes, okay, no, we're going to stage, because this one has Nappa and the Kaioken. In other words, you're getting fucked 2 times over. This one has Kaioken. You're getting fucked over once more. Whilst this one has no Kaioken or Nappa, so this is the best one to go with, in my opinion. Although, if you're really wanting to go with this one. Alright, go with this one. And the formation I would choose would be this here. The formation, if you're going to go with this here, go with this formation. If you want to go for this one, then obviously just do this. Obviously. But for this one, I'm going to do this here. Let's move in. I guess this is going to be the formation I'm going to be rocking with here. Again, I'm going to keep Kaioken there. Although he's at 50% HP, I'm still going to keep him in. I'm going to still keep him there, because he's a green unit and we have blues. So yeah, let's move on with this fight. Okay, so the formation is going to be these 3 first, obviously, because you want to get rid of them. Then we get rid of the Vegeta, because he's a massive healer and he just directly heals instead of being attacked heal. Get rid of the Bardock, and then obviously healer Goku at the end. This is the optimal formation I would go with, because Vegeta on turn 3 is where he heals. Whereas healer Goku takes 2 hits and then he heals. So he heals about 6% HP for any character within range. So let's get into the fight. Alright, coming out of that fight. Oh wow, Goku actually healed up a bit. Nice. Avoided all supers. And the fact that he healed is shocking, because that's what was expecting him to take a metric load of damage. But anyways, that's why I said to go with this one, because although it's a 4/5 stage, you're losing a wee bit of points. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, there's that. Also, we have multiple supers ready to go. That's nice to know. Anyways, our next fight is going to be this 5/5 stage against a super easy. This is super easy. See, this is why I decided to go with this route, because this is easier. I actually did look, and this is actually somewhat easier to go with, although we're facing maybe about 3 or 4 for some family teams. That's it. Out of 12 tiles, 3 or 4 some family teams, which is only a third of it. A third or a quarter. So realistically, it's not that much in retrospect. But anyways, I said we move straight into this. Okay, so this is going to be the formation I'm going to be rocking with here. The only reason being is because, actually, well, there's no blues on the team, so there's no point in bringing this cow again. So I'm bringing him. So I'd say we get into this fight after I actually move him down here. And there you go. There is my best. Actually, wait. I could do this here. This Vegeta is fine, so we just get Goten to buff him up a wee bit. So yeah, that's it. This is the formation. I changed it about 4 times. So yeah, let's move on with the fight. Okay, so the formation is going to be this Trunks. Then we get rid of the Cell. Get rid of Kakarot Goku. This Cell, Kefla, and then Gotenks. Because by then, Gotenks' transformation would have ran out, and it would be easy enough to kill. And Kefla's squishy enough. Cell's in the EX. So yeah, there's that. Only reason why I'm telling you to go for these 2 first is because, for 1, Cell has high gear resource speed, and 2, if you're running a regen team, Trunks is your main priority because he has a buff against regen. So that's why I decided to go with this. But anyways, I say we move on with the fight. And coming out of that one, Nice, nearly 1.8 million. I'll 100% take it, which is always a good thing. So, I say we move on, because we got the full kill. Anyway, so for our next fight is going to be either this 5-5 stage, or you can alternatively go for this 4-5 stage. In other words, easy or hell. I'm going to go with easy. Although it has Bergadmo, who cares? I can say this is going to be the formation we're rocking with here. Yes, although I have 4 yellows, and there is 2 reds, including Bergadmo, I feel like we can deal with him, because I think, unless he gets a special move, he doesn't do the ultimate. So there's no point in worrying about that. So I say we move on with the fight anyways. So for the formation, we're going to get rid of the Rosie first. Then we'll get rid of Lavender, Basil, Champa, Kakunsa, and then Bergadmo. That's why I'm doing it. Because I feel like it, also because I want to. Although Champa does do his screech, I forget when it is. It's either it could be turn 2 or it could be turn 1. Regardless, it isn't really too much to worry about because we don't really have any reds. But anyways, I said we move on. Alright, coming out of that fight. You know what, it's not too bad. 1.8 million, I'll take it. 100%. Got the full kill. And everyone's still looking super healthy. So anyways, I said we move on. With our 20th win streak bonus being this easy, this somewhat easy. Although it does have Kaioken on it. Alternatively, if you're going to go with the route on the right hand side, you have this stage, which is piss easy. It's piss easy. Literally go for Bootinks, Videl, Purples, Gohan, and Majin Vegeta. That's the way you would do that if you're going this direction. But since I went this way, I'm going to go with this 5-5 stage. And I have a hope that we don't die. Okay, see, I'm going to put with this here formation right here. Oh yes, I have moved the Kaioken out of the Healer Goku tile. But he's on the special move tile, which is probably a bit more valuable, in my opinion. But anyways, I still would move on. Alright, so the formation is just the usual 3, because again, we're going to get hit with Kaioken Super, no matter what we do, so there's no point. Get rid of Bardock, then this Kaioken, and then Healer Goku at the end. Because as I said, we're going to get hit with Kaioken's Super, regardless of what we do. So, I see no point in going for him, although I would have told you last season, or the season before that, to obviously go with him before this Kaioken. I don't see the point, there's no point. Unless you have Buhan, well then obviously yes, go for him. Because he gets rid of Gohan's taunt. But anyways, I digress. I say we move on with the fight anyways. And coming up for our 20th win streak bonus. Oh my god, that's actually on the ball. That's just actually taking the piss for the point. That's taking the piss. Oh, we got the full kill anyways. And I think Gohan got absolutely whammed with Kaioken Super. Bro, we almost have 4 million there. You had to do me by that 1,000. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, mate, that's just a cursed image by that point. Bruh. It's satisfying and it's also cursed. Bruh, that's actually just stupid. Bruh. Anyways, I said we move on anyways. For our next fight, we can either go to this one, which is, I mean, it's alright enough. We can go with this one, which is actually easy enough. Or we can go with this one, which is really easy. I'm going to go with the really easy one. But if you're willing to go over here and sacrifice a wee bit of points going this, actually what? I just realized over here is very easy. Well, let me just double check here. I'm changing my plan the way I was initially going to do it. I'm going to go with this way. Only because of what that was. I'm probably going to cut that out. If there was a bit of a jump cut, well then obviously, yeah, you know what's happened. But anyways, let's get into this fight. Because this is going to be the formation we're rocking with here. Although I do have the Gohan in a risky situation, because he's only at 35% HP, I believe in him. I believe in him. Plus this is easy to fight, we'll be able to heal up nicely. So yeah, let's move on. Alright, so for the formation, since there's no Gohan, straight for him. Straight for him immediately. Just go for him immediately, because we can get him out before the second turn even begins. Then we go with this Frieza, because although we only have the one character with a blast, we probably have a strong enough team before he gets the super off. If not, I'm gonna guarantee it's gonna hit the bloody Goku, so no, Gohan. I can guarantee it. If he does get the super off, he's gonna hit the Gohan. I can guarantee you that. But anyways, I move on. Next one's gonna be this Gohan, Bojack, this Goku, and then no, not Cocoon. So Jesus, I already forget her name. But anyways, who cares? She's a death buffer. That's all you need to know. I say we move on with the fight. Alright, coming out of that fight, Gohan healed up, Kaioken healed up, nearly 2 million. I'll take that 100%. And as I told you, we will get Frieza out of the way. I did tell you. But yeah, we've now got 4 supers. Nearly, possibly 4, but we got 3 guaranteed supers anyways. So yeah, let's move on. With our next fight being this 5th stage, which is against a stage I did tell you to try to avoid. I did have a look at this pathway, and I mean, it's all 5 stages. And you know what? At this point, who cares? So I say we just move on with this here fight, and just pray to our gods that we can do this. Okay, so I think I'm going to probably go with this here formation. Again, as I said, Gohan's in a wee bit of a tricky situation considering he only healed up 2%. And Nappa has a massive debuff with defense and support types, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 of our characters. But we're going to try and make do with what we have. And just again, pray to the fucking commies. Pray to Kami that we actually do this here. Okay, so for the attack formation, this 3. Get rid of Nappa immediately afterwards. This Kaioken and then Bardock. Bardock, again, as I said, I think in the first half probably, he does nothing for his Super Saiyan allies. Does nothing for them. He does nothing. Nappa and Kaioken are the 2 most dangerous units. One we're going to get guaranteed hit, and the other one is just a debuffer, meaning that he's absolutely going to be hitting us hard. But I'm hoping to God and Kami that Gohan can live this. So yeah, I say we move on. Alright, coming out of that fight, Gohan lived, but Goten absolutely tanked, and Kaioken healed. And he has a super on the way, which is nice. We avoided all the supers minus him, but I still got a lot of success. Gohan did, I think, probably either 1 heal or 2 just stayed static. Who cares? He lived. Same with Goten. But yeah, I say we move on with our next one. Again, it's just going straight up. We're going straight up. This is piss easy. Piss easy. I could bring in the 18 for this here. Okay, so this is going to be the formation I'm going to be rocking with here. Although it does actually, wait, no, I've got a better idea. Boom. Then I go shove him there. Actually, I'll shove him here. Alright, boom, there you go. This is the formation we're rocking with here. It does feel a wee bit counterintuitive the way I have Gohan at the top, but he's going to get 2 heals if this Goku does get hit, which is probably not going to happen, but still. He's going to get healed by 18, who is 74% HP, which is nice. And this is piss easy, so we shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, so we move on. Alright, so the formation. Get rid of you. Get rid of Whis, Beerus, Bulma, Piccolo, and then Charlotte. I think I've changed this formation about 500 times against this fight, because I do not remember for the life of me what way I did this beforehand, but I will disregard that. Let's just move on, because this is a really easy enough fight. Alright, coming out of that fight, nicely done. Everyone's healing up nicely with an easy 2 million. It's always a good sign. So I said we move on. With our next fight being this one, which we've already dealt with, so it doesn't matter in the slightest. So yeah, I say we move on with our formation. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to keep this here formation right here. Again, although I probably would want to have the Gohan up on this tile, I don't really see the point. There's no point. Because then I would have to move him, and he's only going to buff in 2 tiles. Well, 3 tiles, but 2 tiles essentially, outside of his own. And I'd rather just have all the tiles be buffable. So yeah, that's why I'm having us here. And plus Gohan's actually 50%, so who cares? He's 61. This is nice. I say we move on. The attack formation is what we did beforehand with this here, because it worked successfully and also because it's possibly the best setup for regen users. In my opinion, it's not fact, it's my opinion. So yeah, let's move on. Alright, coming out of that fight, we have ourselves a nice 2 million with a full kill, easily done. Everyone is Gucci to hell. So yeah, we move on to the final fight. Now, although you may have wanted to go to this fight because it's easy enough, but you'll be sacking off points for this free prestige. And that's not what I try to do. Kind of. I can try to get you the CC, but also try to get as many points as I possibly can for you. Which is the only reason I'm using some family. To try and get as many points for you as I possibly can, whilst also getting you the CC. Now, what it's doing the hardest fight to show you what the story is, and see why some family is always number one. And to be fair, I don't really do a good job of that because I barely make it into the top fucking 300 half the time. But anyways, we move on to this fight right here. It's just the easiest. Which is literally, these fights here are the easiest. The Gohan, Beerus, Whis, Bulma, Piccolo, Shala fight is the easiest fight on the board ever to be conceived. But yeah. Anyways, let's move on. And to be fair, we're not really going to be changing too much about this here because realistically, there's no point. We're going balls to the wall, slap it on everybody. There's no blues, so there's no point bringing the Kaioken, even though it's super would be nice. But I digress. I say we just move on. So for the formation, it's going to be Frieza, Whis, Buhan, Janemba, Beerus, Chilled. Or alternatively, you could do Beerus, Janemba, and Chilled. And I can actually probably do that there because it's probably even better. So yeah, let's move on with our final fight. And coming out of that fight, 5.2 million, nicely done, secured 300cc, killed the enemy team, and now where do we end up is the biggest question. Alright, let's see here, come on, show me the points. 46.3, I'll take it. I can probably guarantee that the highest is like 46.9 million. It's probably going to bump up to 47 by tomorrow. But anyways, let's see where we end up right here if I can press buttons. Because always do this here, see where we end up. I don't know if I have it on my rank. Oh, nope, top 1000. 46.8 with Bob Saget. Absolute madman. He is running a regen. And obviously he's running the Buhan because he gets rid of the Gohan's defenses. So, you know, I respect him for that. That's fair enough. But yeah, no, there's a lot of regens on the top. Hold on a minute. Is that an Android thing? Holy shit, it is an Android thing. Oh well, you know, fair enough. That's fair enough, you know, fair enough, lad. There's a lot of regen and a lot of Sun Family. This goes to show what the two best teams in TOP are. Sun Family and Regen. But yeah, where do we end up is my question. Probably 102. Oh, nope, 282. I was 180 off, Jesus. Alright, well, that's fair enough. Then again, it's all because, again, I'm still putting on the first half of my own stupidity of 18. But overall, that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you did enjoy with the experiment with 18. I mean, it wasn't really a good show, but I wouldn't say it was good, I wouldn't say it was bad, it was somewhere mid, but I don't see the point. I know she debuffs and she does give heals. But overall, if you're bringing her in the TOP, it's not really the best. Wouldn't say it's the best option to be bringing her in the TOP nowadays. Because most teams are going for like full attack and all that. So, my opinions again, there's no point. I wouldn't say there's any point bringing her. But anyways, hope you did enjoy. See you all next time.